everybody, Gator Games here. Today we are playing Build to Survive the Drakobloxxers. This is an old Roblox game that I used to play all the time, where these monsters come out of these eggshells and they will destroy you if you do not use these blocks to make a support system, a house, whatever you'd like to call it. So you copy one of these blocks and you can do whatever you want. You can build a house, anything, except they can kind of destroy through these blocks. So you want to be careful on what you're doing. And the more times you've survived, the more points you get, and the more stuff you can do to buy these things. So you can move it around, you can multiply it, and build yourself a survival. So I'm going to go over some ways that I believe are some of the best ways to survive and some of the most well-known ways to survive. So the first thing you do is, these Drakobloxxers, they love to destroy your base. So what I will do is I will put this levitated in the air, because they move forward when they go. So they won't even know, hey, come this way and go up my staircase. No, they're just going to come straight for me. So they're going to fall off this cliff when they come to see me. So I'm just going to build a little house up here. So they'll come straight for me, but won't kill me because they won't be able to reach me. So let's build this house. So now I'm gonna take this, rotate that, put that here. So you can rotate by pushing T for people who have never messed with old Roblox tools before. I've made a friend now, and I've built this house. It is elevated. There's about 10 seconds left before. It seems like people are starting to join the game now. Okay, so the bad guys are coming. They're coming for us. If somebody were to stand on that, then they would come and destroy our thing, because everything they touch, they basically destroy. So there's one Drakobloxxer for every person who's on the server. And we survived! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! Alright, that was a successful round, so I've survived one time and I have 1 point. Oh, looks like water Drakobloxxers are coming this time. So now I'm going to do a second different type of method. I want to see if this is still a thing. Okay, so this is my build. I tried to make it two different poles, and then I have a ladder in between to where so that they do not try to shoot me. I could try to avoid it if I can. And if they are going to try to destroy my things, they have to be close to my poles, which I'm going to make sure that they're not. Don't go near my poles, because they shoot up to the side, and they'll shoot down. I'm going to try to keep them moving so that I do not get blown up. But if I do, then this was a fail. Yep, my legs got blown up. So this is kind of a fail, but we're going to try and hope that I could be safe as I possibly can. I probably need to make this thicker so that when they do blow upwards, that I have more support, so I do not get blown up as much. Because usually when I used to make these, I'd make them much taller, and then I guess you would make it thicker. Oh, died. Didn't survive, but at least you guys get the idea. Try to keep these poles separated, and try to make them much higher so that it cannot reach the length of their fire. And also try to be in the middle. Try to be not close to your poles. So now for our next method of safety, we're going to try to make a impossibly thick support system, where it's so thick, this building, it's just so protected that there's zero way for them to possibly infiltrate and get to you, because the building is just too hard for them to push through. Another method that's great for survival is creating a movable car so that you can outrun the Drakobloxxers. They are pretty fast. You build up, and then you create your design of how you want your car. You have to make sure there's blocks around you so that you don't escape. And then when you're done with your car and your design, you can get rid of all of the blocks that are holding it up, and then it becomes a immovable race car that you can outrun the Drakobloxxers. So in total, I was not able to finish in time because I made this much bigger than I thought it would be. On this side, it's probably 3 blocks thick. So I'm going to try to keep my Drakobloxxer in front of me if I can, try to steer them. My backside and my sides are only 1 thick. I was not able to continue going around and making it more thicker, especially on this side. I failed a little bit, and then on this side and the backside, it was a bit harder to get through it. I'm going to stay as far back as I can. And look through my little hole. This was not supposed to be here, the hole. I was supposed to fill this up and double thick it. This roof is double thicked, this roof is not. So in theory, it should look as thick as possible and just finish the roof, because my roof was a bit messed up. But in theory, this should be a passing method. We will see if it works. Perfect, so I survived with that, so that is a A+. Definitely do that if you want to win. Next method of choice is called the wall. So what you do for this method is you build a wall on this tiny island to protect yourself from any outside sources. Now this is similar to the last method where you're going to have to layer so that they do not get through. And if you have extra time and a lot of people, it really helps when you have a lot of people, because you can get a lot more done faster. As you can see, I do not have any people with me, so I'm unable to finish a lot of these designs. But if you are playing with friends or strangers and can get them to help, if they can understand what you're talking about, definitely lead them and give help, because you will be more safe if you have more people supporting you, more people helping out. Today, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to really build the best wall to demonstrate compared to if I had other people helping me. Let me know if you guys want me to play this again with Ally the Axolotl and have her help me with some of these designs and see if the ones that have failed before can pass the test. Okay, about 100 seconds have passed and I've built this wall, so it's a bit higher than me. If you have time and people, definitely go as high as you want, but it don't make a difference. It's just the thickness that you really need to worry about. Just definitely make sure it's taller than you. If you have other blocks in front of it, like thickness in the front, that aren't the same level, like if I were to stop here, it might be able to climb. So make sure it's tall enough to where it's designed to where you can't have them climbing on your stuff. Of course, if you have a lot of people, you can even double up a couple of these methods if you wanted to build your little wall and build the floating house off the side of this map, because there are some sad people out there who like to purposely destroy your sanctuary and keep you from being safe, because if somebody leads their own Drakobloxxer to the last step of your house, they can very, very easily destroy your sanctuary and have a Drakobloxxer totally come in and ruin that first step of your house. Definitely a fun game to play with friends, and just try as many ways as you can to survive. If you guys have any other ways that I haven't mentioned, definitely bring them up. Yeah, if you guys give me ideas, I will try them out myself and make a video about them. Alright, so here is my wall, and I built a little house. Of course, if you have a lot of friends, you can make a bigger wall, and you can make multiple houses, like a little village. Okay. It definitely could have been a bit taller, as my Drakobloxxer is very close. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks high. I definitely try to make it a bit higher if you have multiple people to help you out, because sometimes Drakobloxxers can try to get on top of each other and one could easily ride over this one to get over your wall. Perfect, so I survived. So that method is 100% certified. So those were a couple methods of ways you could survive in Build to Survive the Drakobloxxers. Some of them work, some of them don't. Depends on how much time you have and how many people you have helping you, because a lot of those builds take a lot of time depending on how many people you have with you. So guys, let me know any other methods that you have to Build to Survive the Drakobloxxers, and any you want me to try if you can come up with some new ideas. Alright, make sure to like and subscribe, and anything else you want to tell me in the comments. Alright, see you all, bye. Gator, out.